Have you ever spent more time organizing your notes than actually thinking about the ideas inside them? I realized something strange. The more notes I took, the less I actually understood what I was reading. So I replaced my note-taking system with a simple AI workflow. In this video, I'll show you the 4 steps I use to turn reading into real understanding. And look, I'm not saying notes are evil. I'm saying passive note-taking is secretly killing your understanding. Before I explain the system, let me show you what this actually looks like. Watch how it takes a complicated concept and turns it into something your brain already understands. I'll walk you through exactly what's happening there in a moment. Why does this problem happen in the first place? Your brain thinks you understood something just because it felt the words went in smoothly, so your brain assumed they stuck. They didn't. Psychologists call this the fluency illusion. Worth Googling if you're curious. And here's the thing, highlighting and note-taking actually make this worse, because they create the feeling of understanding without the work of understanding. You finish the article, you have 2 pages of notes, you feel productive, but 3 days later, someone asks you what you learned, and you go blank. The real test has never been, did I capture this? The real test is, can I actually use this? Most people never get to that question because all their energy went into organizing their notes. And that brings me to the problem in one sentence. The problem isn't that you're taking notes. It's that note-taking has replaced thinking. So here's what I replaced it with. A 4-step AI workflow. 1 specific prompt for each step that turns any article into something that actually stays with you. Step 1. Deep processing. You build real understanding through analogies and mind maps. Step 2. Self-regulation. You test your actual comprehension, not just your memory of the words. Step 3. Mindset reset. When confusion hits, you reframe it into something actionable instead of giving up. Step 4. Learning optimization. You lock the knowledge in with a personalized spaced review schedule. And here's the most important thing to understand about this system. AI doesn't learn for you. It helps you find out where the gaps are, so you know exactly where to put your attention. That's the whole philosophy. Let me show you how it works. I'm going to use a customer psychology article as the demo. This is the same article included in the free prompt guide linked below. So when you download it, everything will match exactly what you see here. Step 1. Deep processing. I paste the article into ChatGPT and run this prompt. Pause here if you want to copy it. See what's happening here. I'm not asking ChatGPT to summarize the article for me. I'm asking it to translate the ideas into something my brain already understands. A restaurant. That's the difference between passive reading and active processing. Then I run 1 follow-up prompt to build a visual structure. Now I don't just have a list of concepts. I have a mental architecture. I can see how the ideas relate to each other. That's what makes knowledge usable. Step 2. Self-regulation. Now, this is the step most people skip, and in my opinion, it's the most important one. Notice what ChatGPT is doing here. It's not asking me to define social proof or loss aversion. It's giving me a situation and asking me to think through it. That's what real understanding looks like. If you can answer these scenarios, you understood the article. If you can't, now you know exactly what to go back and reread. That's the point. Step 3. Mindset reset. Sometimes you get to step 2 and your brain just goes blank. You can't answer the scenarios. You feel stuck. That's completely normal. And this next prompt handles it. This step isn't really about the content. It's about you. Learning breaks down most often, not because the content is too hard, but because we tell ourselves we're not getting it fast enough. This prompt resets that. It keeps you moving forward instead of closing the tab and giving up. Step 4. Learning optimization. The last step is what makes everything permanent. Spaced repetition is one of the most well-researched memory techniques we have. Normally, building a review schedule takes time and planning. This prompt builds one for you. You don't have to think about when to review. You just follow the plan. Let me tell you what this actually felt like for me. Before this system, I would finish an article, take beautiful color-coded notes, and still forget most of it. Now I just use 4 prompts and the ideas actually stay with me. The real difference isn't memory, it's confidence. When you truly process something, you feel it. The idea becomes yours. I didn't stop learning when I stopped taking notes. That's when learning actually started. You don't have to use all 4 steps today. Just start here. Pick an article, paste it into ChatGPT, and run the step 1 prompt. Replace the familiar domain placeholder with something you already know well. A sport, cooking, your job, anything. That's your entry point. Just try it once. See how it feels to have your understanding translated into your own world, rather than just captured in your notes. Once that clicks, you'll want the other 3 steps too. I've put together all 4 prompts in one place, already formatted, ready to copy and paste for any article or book chapter you're working through. It's free. I'll link it in the description below. And if you want to see how I use this exact same system for books, not just articles, that video is right here. I'll see you in the next one.